I hope you all had a chance to look at that video this morning that I did on a live stream with the Oumuamua and the Hurricane Maria and the, oh, I forgot of that telescope. Their Arecibo, listen to that loud vehicle. That Arecibo telescope in Puerto Rico, how when the Oumuamua came around, you all, Hurricane Maria was born. And the Category 5 and barreled straight through that area of Puerto Rico, all those areas right there, and caused damage to that telescope, so they couldn't use it to get the data that they wanted. So the timing of it was really strange. Let me just say strange. And I really, at this point in my life, I don't believe in coincidences anymore. I don't. I think that there is, well, let me just say this. My whole life, I have always felt that everything happens for a reason, okay? I have always held to that right there. Good morning, everyone. If you're just tuning in, that's right. I'm on the porch right now in the afternoon, but things aren't always as they seem. Neither is that Oumuamua. I really believe that it is a ship. There was something very important, some message that, let's see, 1954 was the one time it came. Was that the one? It might have been the one, I don't know which one it was, and then a 1948, and whatever these things they call comets that don't seem to get destroyed by going around the sun. But yeah, why would that hurricane come at that exact timing? And then why would that telescope, the world's most powerful radio telescope, now I think China has it? Yes, hello. And I was thinking about something else also. I was thinking about the KIC 938-22227. You know that star that they were looking at, the rabbis were looking at, that would herald the return of the Messiah. And they had the predictive date. All these countries all around the world and all these in the scientific communities, all these people who gathered their data when they first spotted this star way off in a distance and began studying it, they said that it was a pulsar and it would merge and it would be a red nova. And they, get this, they predicted that date would happen. That would happen in 2022 around July, June timeframe. They did. And it was all over the news, you all over the news, until one day everything changed. So all of a sudden, all of these academics, these scientists, everybody, all of a sudden from all around the world, they were wrong. And you know why they said it's all wrong? Let me tell you why they said it was all wrong. See, we've got this star right here, the KIC 983-22227. It was a contact binary who had 11-hour whatever. All of a sudden, NASA's Ames pre-Kepler Vulcan project, its data right there, its data disagreed with all the other data. It took precedent over all the other data concerning this star that was going to turn into a red nova outburst in 2022. And then let's look at this, you all. Let me see this right here. Where was we at? There was the very large disagreement of the Vulcan and the NSVS eclipse times with an exponentially decaying model forces us to reject the merger hypothesis. And there was something else in here where they said there was no explanation of why that happened. It was a very large disagreement. Boom. So let's look at this. So the physical cause, the physical cause of the period changes in the KIC 983222227 remains unexplained. All of a sudden, the predicted merger, when this Vulcan hypothesis and stuff came around, it changed all the data because of the very, very huge disagreement with all the scientists all around the world, and all the data they collected changed it all. Just like that. Just like that. Hushed, hushed, hush everything. Swept everything under the rug. It is the appearance, because it said once that appearance shows of the KIC 9382227 appeared, it would herald the return of the Messiah. They even did their special scrolls and all that kind of stuff. In David's tomb, they wrote it all, you all, and now all of a sudden, a large disagreement. I always wondered what happened supernova event occurring in 2022 when it was everywhere, and then the data collected by the Vulcan photometer and follow-up data collected from Mount Laguna Observatory to be extremely valuable for extending the baseline. So there was no, the KIC 227 period changes is unexplained. It's just like everything else when UFOs get involved, like the one that looked like the gigantic jellyfish in Russia. All of a sudden, they had these scientists who were not willing to touch it with a 10-foot pole, even though this UFO pierced holes in the asphalt, pierced holes through the windows, perfect holes 2 to 3 inches in diameter. Then you have the government coming in and literally confiscating all the eyewitnesses' account, all the data, and they were forbidden to talk about it anymore. And also, when the one scientist who did step forward to give their analysis, they did it in such a hurry. And what they say? No explanation. It's kind of unexplainable. That's the thing. It's unexplainable because they don't want to explain it. So yeah, everything is not as it seems, even though things are happening the way they're happening. As with that Oumuamua and the Hurricane Maria coming, and the telescope now, since it didn't get destroyed by that Hurricane Maria in 2019, there comes the Earth in 2020. All of a sudden, a great big cable snaps, just like that, out of commission, you all. So yeah, there's a lot more that meets the eye than what's being told. And I think there's a lot more to that KIC 9382227 than what's been told. It's literally like they don't want nobody to talk about it. So out of sight, out of mind, but it's in my mind. It's in a lot of other people's mind too, even though the mention of it is completely gone, it's still in my mind. Yeah, you all. So, hello. That's right, you all. So, Susan, honey, hello. That's right. Yeah. See, this is really interesting because we might have maybe 15 comments on here. We got 152 people. So the comments aren't being allowed on this live stream for some strange reason. And you could go let your mind run with that one. Why aren't certain topics allowed to be spoken about? Why aren't they? Inquiring minds want to know. My mind wants to know. My spirit already knows. My spirit does know. And so do a lot of other people's spirits. So that's all right, Susan, honey. That's all right. We ain't got no fear inside of here. And what they wanted to put inside of here turned into awareness. Awareness of the day and age that we live in. Awareness that things are coming. And We know it, we sense it. And are we strong enough to face what's coming? Absolutely, we are strong enough, and we will face it head on. That's what we're going to do, face it head on, you all. No, the wool is not over our eyes. The veil has been lifted in our hearts and in our minds. We know what's coming. We can sense it. And everything that we see, distractions, it is. But that's all right, you all. We can do it, and we're going to do it. So, with that being said, get this gnat flying around on me. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you, and have a wonderful rest of the day, you all. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. That's right. Love you.